In this video, I'm going to explain to you what Salesforce campaigns are, how to set them up, why your company should be using them, the benefits of using them, and cool things you can do with them. Coming up. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Adrian. I'm your Salesforce instructor, telling you how things work in Salesforce so you can understand them better. So let's talk about Salesforce campaigns. So what are Salesforce campaigns? Well, Salesforce campaigns are an object or functionality in Salesforce that allows you to track your marketing initiatives in the platform. It provides a central repository where everything can be tracked, which means that you can do reporting, track ROI, and lots of other things that can help your marketing efforts with your company. Now, since I'm a visual learner, it's best that we just get right into Salesforce and show you what a campaign looks like. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're back here in Salesforce and we're in the Sales Cloud application right now. So along here, you're going to see all the objects, and one of the objects is campaign. So I'm going to click on the drop-down arrow there and then click New Campaign. So it's going to bring up this record and it's going to ask for a campaign name. So I'm going to use an example that's coming up for me personally. I am going to a Salesforce Agentforce conference in the next couple of days. So I'm going to pretend I'm Salesforce. So I'm going to put in the name Agentforce 2024 Toronto conference, okay? And I'm going to make it active, and it is going to be a conference. This is the default value under the type field, but you can tag it as different values here if you want. You can also add values to this list if there's something in here that you need that's not here. Salesforce is very configurable when it comes to that sort of thing. So we're going to leave the status as planned, okay, since it's technically is planned. Start date is actually going to be on the 12th. That's the day of the conference. And we're going to say it ends on the, let's just say it ends on the 14th, just to give it one full day. Expected revenue, you can probably just put in a number here, 20,000. Budgeted costs, so maybe that's $4,500. What we're budgeting for this campaign for us to cost, so it could cost more than that, I don't know. We're just sticking a number in there. So actual cost of that campaign, this will come in maybe after the campaign is completed, so it may incur unexpected expenses, things you didn't think about, stuff like that, and you're most likely to fill in this field after the campaign is done. Expected response percentage. So expected response percentage is what you expect the number of responses to be from this campaign. So what that means exactly is that people respond to your marketing efforts, and that could mean responding to an email that you've sent them, or they fill out a form, such as a web to lead form that gets submitted, that can count as a response. So all those initiatives factor in. Numbers sent in campaigns, so this applies more directly to, let's say, an email campaign. Parent campaign. So I'm going to talk about this in another video. This is the first in a series of videos on Salesforce campaigns. But in this case, the parent campaign for Salesforce might be Agentforce Tours, okay? And that could be the parent campaign. And this has its own benefits when we structure our campaigns in this hierarchy, which I'll get into later. And then we can put in a description here. We can say this is the campaign for Agentforce Toronto on-site conference on December 12, 2024. Okay, and we give it a save. So if we just go back here to the details here, I'm just going to show you some of the fields here. So here's all the fields we filled out. But you're going to see here some other fields such as leads and campaign. These are all calculated fields, and these will automatically start calculating as we add more data to this campaign. So leads to campaign is the leads that are generated as a result of this campaign. Leads converted also factors in. Contacts responses in the campaign, opportunities in the campaign, won opportunities. So all this metrics in these fields will start to populate and percolate as we start moving through the campaign and getting more data into it. Now, how do we add a campaign to an opportunity or vice versa? Well, number one, you can create a new opportunity here by clicking add new, and it'll bring you into the opportunity object. The other way is we can go straight to opportunities. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to go into this opportunity record. And if I click edit, I'm going to see here a field called primary campaign source. So this is the campaign that was responsible for this opportunity being created. So I will, just for demonstration's sake, link it to the Agentforce Toronto conference, and I'm going to give it amount of, we'll just leave the amount as 235. Now, if I go back to the details and I click on the opportunity and then go to the details of the campaign, we can see here that the calculated fields have updated, and we have one opportunity linked, and it's also brought in the opportunity amount. Now, what you may be asking yourself is, how do we associate leads, contacts to a campaign? Well, that can be done in multiple ways I will be going over in another video, but two ways commonly that you would use. Number one, if I go here on the campaign and I go to the related tab, here's where you can add campaign members down here. So it has two cross-references or lookups to the leads object. And if I click add leads here, it's looking up these leads. In order to show more, I would have to search for the more leads. So I can just add Phyllis Cotton and Bertha Boxer, click next. It's going to ask me what the member status is. Campaign member status, we're going to get into this in another video, but we'll just say sent for now and submit. And then if I click refresh, the records will then update to show that Phyllis and Bertha are leads part of this campaign. Same story with add contacts. I click on add contacts and it will allow you to search for contacts and you can add them. Now there are a few more different ways we can add campaign members to a campaign, but I'm going to go over those more advanced ways in another video. So you can see here that once we start populating data associated with a campaign, these calculated fields will start to calculate, and you can see how this would be really valuable in reporting and seeing how your campaign's marketing efforts are doing, where to prioritize, where to put more focus on certain areas, maybe how to focus more on different methods of advertising. Maybe you're seeing great results with conferences and you say, hey, we should be doing more conferences. So what are the benefits of using Salesforce campaigns? Well, number one is that we have a centralized place for tracking all our marketing initiatives. We can track the emails that were sent, what the types of marketing initiatives, whether it's a conference or a web to lead form, we can all track that within one place within Salesforce, and also link it to other various elements within Salesforce. Another benefit of using Salesforce campaigns is ROI, short for return on investment measurement. Salesforce comes with all those fields where we can track revenue, cost, responses, the amount that each opportunity is worth, to really kind of gauge how much our campaigns are contributing to business coming in and allow us to make further business decisions based on that. The third thing that I can think of is lead and contact segmentation. So within our campaigns, we can specify different leads and different contacts, and we can send separate emails to those two different objects based on how they are in the campaign. So each of those can be easily targeted and we can track their responses. Another benefit is that Salesforce campaigns can easily integrate with other tools or Salesforce family products. And here's the list of Salesforce products that we can integrate with. So Marketing Cloud, we can integrate with Einstein Analytics and CRM Analytics. So do with stuff like advanced campaign for performance using AI, helping us predict marketing effectiveness and customer trends. Service Cloud, so we can connect campaigns to customer cases for engagement tracking, and then using the customer feedback campaigns for retention strategies. Experience Cloud, so of course we can promote events and webinars and surveys and campaigns, and then target those community members with campaign engagement tracking. Then we can also use Commerce Cloud, which enables personalized promotions and email follow-ups based on the campaigns, and then tracks how those marketing campaigns drive e-commerce sales. When it comes to integrations outside the Salesforce family, we can use third-party integrations such as Google Ads or Facebook Ads. We can create LinkedIn lead gen forms. We can integrate with Everbright, Zoom, and WebEx to create auto campaign members for registered attendees. We can integrate with customer data platforms like Segment to enrich our campaign data with behavior insights. We can also use things more commonly known in the industry such as HubSpot, Marketo, or MailChimp. We can then sync contacts and campaign activities from external marketing tools if we have them already in our environment. Now, why would we do this? Well, it's just better tracking for our email engagement, targeted marketing, so we can target segments, measure the ROI, and also for automation, so trigger email sequences based off Salesforce activities. And finally, as a summarization of cool things campaigns can do, so one is multi-touch attribution. So this allows you to track how multiple campaigns influence a lead or opportunity. We have automated lead nurturing, so using flows to automate follow-ups based on campaign interactions. Campaign hierarchies, which we briefly talked about in the video, so we can organize our campaigns better and see how they roll up to higher level initiatives. ROI tracking, again, what we talked about, be able to track our cost to revenue to measure the effectiveness of our campaigns, and then dynamic campaign member updates. So this allows us to auto remove members based on criteria. In a future video, I'm going to have a tip on how to do this easier with a free app from the App Exchange. We also have email and SMS outreach, so we can run outbound campaigns via Marketing Cloud or Pardot. Custom reports and dashboards, so we can build reports based on campaign performance, lead conversions, and revenue impact. A/B testing, so run different emails or ad variations to test engagement. Campaign influence modeling, so see how campaigns contribute to won opportunities. And then we can also do event and webinar management, where we can track our signups, attendance, and follow-ups. And that's another video. I hope you guys all enjoy this one. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.